Hey, I'm Kev Kim, and welcome back to TT Isle of Man 3. As the title suggests, we're going to try out the Superbikes for like the first time properly. We did do that one race, which didn't go well, but we'll try out the... I don't know what we're going to do. We got a Suzuki for the first time. I was thinking, well, modern Suzuki in the game. We might try that out. That might be the best one to try out. Hey David, hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. Saturday, so I'm slightly late. I thought I'd just look at the... Well, I don't really follow Eurovision, but I thought I'd look at the intros, see what's happening. Hey Brayton, oh my god! It's like you're in my phone, and then now you're like in the chat. It's amazing. Technology, eh? So... yeah, let's get into it. But I did want to show you for the first time actually the intro, because I don't think I've ever shown you the intro of the game. So I thought I'd show you that a bit differently now. So get out of here, music. Let me get into game catch. Oh yeah, I need to reset the counter, don't I? Look at that, only 23 crashes yesterday, like half of the previous stream. We're getting there, and it might go massively up today. With it being the Superbike. Alright, let me get rid of myself so you can actually see the intro as well. There's no one Brayton. I'll let you know when I'm done. Hope your game captures... yeah, here we go. Your game capture works in time as well. So there you go. You get to see what happens when you load up. So you get the knack on... what's it like? Intro screen. And Race Awards Studios as well. And then, oh yeah, KT Engine. Now we should get the intro, I think. Oh, there is music, it's very quiet though. But yeah, there we go, you get a little intro of like the actual... oh, just looking around. This kind of reminds me of like, again, like 2000s games. Like this little intro. Like rock music in the background. Videos of like a stuttery effect. Or like... but there we go. There's a little intro for TT Isle of Man 3 Ride on the Edge. I don't know why they stick with Ride on the Edge. I guess it's just the TT Isle of Man scene because there was a documentary called Ride on the Edge a few years ago at the TT, which was really good. Right, there you go. Hope your crash counter's okay. God, look at my mechanic. No, again, that mechanic is very lax. I'm not liking the look of that. Alright, so I have done, again, practice today. Again, I've done my little warm-up like an hour before stream, just roaming around. So you will see we might have discovered a few more things, including for the first time.
In a time attack challenge, you race alone and try to beat the time shown in the info panel.
We discovered a time attack. So shall we start off with that then? We've got to beat 4 minutes, apparently, to pass this. On the St. John's course though, which I haven't really ridden around. And then after this we get into the Superbike, shall we? But yeah, I thought I'd show you time attack for like the first time. And again, sticking with third person. Again, I tried first person again. Like, tried it round the mountain course, you know, round corners that I know are flat out now. I cannot do it flat out in first person. It's like it's a bit heavier, the bike. In first person, like, it doesn't move as quickly in first person as it does in third. I don't know, I need to do more testing. As I said, I only had done roughly an... oh my god, did an endo. What the... hey, folks. The one that they're cheering. But yeah, it's weird how the handling or response seems so much slower in first person compared to third. But we'll see. We'll check it out again tomorrow and see if it is not as good. I forget how flat out this run is as well. We didn't need to brake there. I need to practice this St John's course to do that task as well, which is like 6 laps long, so. Oh, stay upright. No! God damn it. I thought I bailed out onto the curb alright, but obviously didn't. So I'm not sure if anybody watched it. I didn't, because I had work this morning and just slept throughout the whole of the afternoon, unfortunately. But there was the Northwest 200 today. Not sure if anybody checked it out. I've been catching the results. Yeah, it seems like, once again, there was, like, controversy as well. It's been a poor week for the Northwest 200 organised, unfortunately. Not a great warm-up for the Isle of Man. Unfortunately for the road racing calendar. Well, it's good to see, was it Davey Todd won in Supersport? Glenn Irwin as well. Continued his insane streak in the Superbikes as well, so. At least it's like some of the favourites for the TT did well. Or to do well in the TT. Oh, I hate this corner. It's like a very tight hairpin. This reminds me of a corner on the beginning of the lap of the Northwest 200. It's just a shame we don't have it in this game. I would love to have like Ulster, Northwest 200, Macau. Just have a road racing game, you know, that would be like awesome. Not just have it centered on the TT, but like you could still have a map like this for the TT Isle of Man, but then you have like a ferry to go, to Ireland, or ferry to go to, or exit go to Hong Kong, or an exit to go to Northern Ireland as well. Could do that. Pretend ferry ports. But it's maybe a bit too ambitious. Because I was looking through the credits as well for this. There's only like 40 odd people that worked on this game. From Race Ward Studios, that is. Of course, there's much more with like Nakon and kind of outsourcing help as well. So it's got up to like just under 200 people, but still, that's not a lot of people. Oh, Jesus, I hate that curb. And we haven't beat 4 minutes. They're probably right at the end as well. Yep. We're like 10 seconds too slow. Oh, 15 seconds too slow. Let's try it again. You're now max level. What's that in, David? Oh, they didn't count that as a jump. I thought that was a jump. Alright. I'll take it. Problem with this, like, being quick through here is that it's so fast. Like, we have to be brave through lots of these corners. Like here, like, brake very early. Carry the speed. That's what I forget to do with, like, bike games as well, is brake early and carry speed through them. Through corners. Well, of course, we're not like a car here. We don't have, like, downforce or lots of mechanical grip. The only mechanical grip is these 2 wheels and the suspension. Like, it's not a lot compared to a car. So yeah, got to remember it's kind of momentum based as well, like being quick in this. Or just being flat out as well. Which are still learning, especially on courses like this, like the St John's. Basically any course which isn't the main Isle of Man course, we're still learning that. There you go, easy flat through there. I bet if I did that in first person, it would not be easy flat. So Oh yeah, how many times did I crash? 3 times, wasn't it, on the first go? Oh. Oh. God damn it. Oh, and WRC generate. Oh, what? You're like level 150, are you? Damn, well done. Like, that is a lot of time on WRC generations. I'll be honest, I'm surprised you persisted with how many issues you had with the game, but I do get it. Driving's good, isn't it? Stages are good, it's just the glitches and all the bugs are really annoying, innit? Yeah, I don't want to play the game again, yeah. Oh, what, you just trying to reach 150 and that was it? Like, I'm done. I'm out. Which I won't blame you for. Oh, freaking rear. So I didn't want to lean in too sharp because I was losing the front. But then I did want to lean in really at all because I was losing the rear. But yeah, rear won in the end. So I got a second penalty as well. How did I get a second penalty? Don't remember cutting any corners. I mean, it's kind of impossible to cut any corners in this game as well, but... Although... Maybe I just didn't have the bike quick enough for this as well. I just realised maybe I need to upgrade it more. I need to check what level we need to be. What they recommend on the start screen. Oh my god, look how flat out this is. Yeah, I don't think we got enough top line speed. We're like 20 seconds away. Oh, damn it. I was going to clip that curb anyway. I was going down. That's so annoying. Like, that curb on the left, you can't hit. There we go. Over the time again. Oh, we're better. I think actually without the crashes we would be able to do it, but... Let's see. How far back are we? 13 seconds. Do I try it once more? Like I said, I don't think we've got enough straight line speed to do it. Let's try it once more. See if we can do it without crashing. But yeah. But then if we are a crash, we can just quit out. Because we won't be able to do it. Let's go for the Badakanani Beg. Okay. It's a different one. Yeah, okay. Bikes in the ocean. That's fine. We'll leave it there. Yeah, what does it say recommended? It says level 1. What level 1 bike can do that? What, the Daytona? Triumph Daytona, is that it? Jeez. Alright, let's switch it up. Oh yeah, I need to update the counter as well. So that's what, 7? So there you go. There's our Super Sport season. So we're doing that with Michael Donop on his Yamaha. But let's choose a rider for the Superbike season. So if you didn't know, Superbike's up to 1000cc. State of the art. Components are installed. They're used in most international competitions worldwide, and they're based on production bikes. So a bit different than MotoGP, which are prototype vehicles, just raced in MotoGP. Superbikes have to be based on their kind of road-going machinery. So they have to go, you know, with like a Kawasaki Ninja, hasn't it? Like a Kawasaki Ninja, for example. Same for the Super Sports as well. Alright, so who shall we be then in the Superbikes? We could be the home hero Connor Cummins on his Honda. Got the Kawasaki of Dean Harrison. Could be Davey Todd, again another popular rider. Gay Johnson's BMW. Specsavers, that's a very fitting sponsor as well. Be Ian Hutchinson on his BMW as well. He's got the 2021 compared to 2019. So slightly different. And then we've got James here on his Yamaha with Rich Energy. John McGuinness on his classic partnership on the Honda. And then we've got the pole on board the Kawasaki. And we can be Michael Donner, but he's on a Suzuki, surprisingly, or interestingly, as well. And then we've got the Honda of Glenn Irwin, as I said, who won in the Northwest 200 today. Then Peter Hickman, the reigning king of the mountain, on his BMW. And then we've got Raoul on his Honda. Jamie Coward on his Yamaha. Sean Anderson on a Suzuki as well. Lee Johnson on a BMW. Forrest Dunn on a Suzuki. Very sparse looking Suzuki. You've got Julian on the BMW. Brian McCormack on the BMW as well. Michael Russ on the BMW. Another favourite as well. Rob Hodgson on the Kawasaki. Stefano Benetti on the BMW. And then finally we've got the 100 TT start livery for John McGuinness on his Honda as well. Okay, I'm going to play F1 Manager 2022. See you next time. Okay, see you, David. Thanks for popping in, though. Well done, WRC Generations. Hopefully F1 Manager's kinder to you. So, I don't know. My personal favourite's going to be on a Suzuki. As I said, I didn't have modern Suzukis in Isle of Man 1 or 2, from what I remember. I'm tempted just to be Michael Dunlop for both. Because I do really like the Suzuki as well in MotoGP. So, yeah, I'm tempted just to be Michael Donut for both, I guess. What's the performance points? Let me see. So the Honda's like 394. BMW 346. Kawasaki 344. No, of course it depends on the year. This is 2018 BMW. 2021 BMW has 362 performance points. Suzuki has 367. For any year as well. That's 2019 Suzuki. Yeah, 2019 Suzuki has 367. 2022 Yamaha's 358. The Honda's 394. Damn. Okay. Way better than 360 for Hutchie. What the hell? Would have thought they'd give Hutchinson the best performance, like around 400. Like the Triumph Daytona, guess not. Glenn Irwin 394. Yeah, all of these Suzukis are 367. 2019 Kawasaki 351. 394 for the Honda of John McGuinness. 358 for the Yamaha. So yeah, Yamaha's surprisingly weak actually in the top class. Okay. Yeah, Honda's the best. Kawasaki's the weakest. So yeah, poor Dean Harrison, 344 performance points. What the hell? Then yeah, Suzuki's kind of in the middle. Even though, if you look at the kind of stats at the bottom, like handing, braking, acceleration, like braking's great. Handing is slightly less. Oh no, it's handing slightly more, acceleration slightly less than the Honda. And then compared to the BMW, better braking. Handling similar, acceleration slightly less. And then if compared to the Yamaha, so Yamaha's got mega handling, as you would expect with a Yamaha. But then yeah, Yamaha's got less braking and definitely less acceleration as well. That's probably why the Yamaha is a bit shocking in comparison. Oh, and then the Kawasaki as well. Couple lost the Suzuki, but there you go. There's Dunlop. So compared to the Kawasaki, Kawasaki's got better braking, but then yeah, acceleration handling is lacking. So Kawasaki might be a good bike, even though it's the weakest. A good bike has a base to, you know, develop. But yeah, I think I'll go with the Suzuki. I'll be Michael Donut for both. Even look at the weight of the bike. It's over one of the heavier bikes as well. That's the same for the Kawasaki as well. That's why it's a bit weaker. Yeah, Honda's under 200 kilograms. Same for the BMW. But then, yeah, Kawasaki and Suzuki. Kawasaki 205 kilograms. Suzuki 202. Every kilogram counts, remember. So, God, Dean Housen has the heaviest bike. 206 kilograms. Jeez. Yeah, with Rob. No wonder he's like, well, on paper, one of the worst performing bikes then. But yeah, let's be Michael Dunlop though. Let's not develop the bike yet. Let's see what it's like. And then maybe if it's not that great, we'll, look at developing afterwards. Alright, so what happens when we do a Superbike scene? Do we have to discover everything else? Let's see. Yeah, looks like we have to discover everything again. Okay. Yeah, and looks like we've got all the same challenges on the right-hand side, all the same races on the left-hand side as well. And see, we have discovered nothing on the old Superbike. What's this? What's this full course? Temporary challenge on the full course. 4 hours to go? Oh, collect rewards. Am I allowed to take part in it? Let's see, journal. Oh. What have I unlocked? Oh yeah, time attack challenge, that's right. So yeah, now all of this, like the pit stops, the qualifying for the TT, racing the TT, that's all with the TT. I think that's going to be the only race that will have pit stops, so yeah, we've got to discover that. And then these are the stuff we discover. I'll just naturally unlock, actually. Those are the stuff we naturally unlock. It's all about the riders, so as you can see, we've only ridden as Michael Dunlop, so we only know about Michael Dunlop, unfortunately. As you can see, we've got the start season with the riders to unlock their entry. And then Isle of Man, so this is what we unlock by going around the island. And I was saying that, there's 14 things, and there's only 9 things around the island. I wonder if we unlock more of these then by doing the TT at the end of the season. I guess that's what's going to happen. Esports as well. Are the esports different on Superbike? Section 1. Oh, hello. We know Section 1. Oh, no, it is just the Super Sport. I say we know Section 1. I don't think I'm doing well, am I? Let me scroll down. I do it with the right-hand stick. It doesn't tell you at the bottom, a bit cheekily. But if you use the right-hand stick, you can scroll down with times, along with your, placing. If you just want to see where you are, just use the left-hand stick. Oh, actually, they fixed it. I swear it was just... Right, okay. Don't know where I am. Can I show me? Oh, yeah, it doesn't count any of my times yet. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Let's be Lee Johnston. Got 5 tries remaining. Actually, I can show you the difference between first person and third person. So it is third person first then. You can see our time on this. And then, yeah, see what it's like in first person. Because I swear, as I said, it seems to be... Bike's not as nimble in third person compared to first. Or first person compared to third, sorry. Because, we're easy flat through Bray Hill, through Argos Elite, through St. Newton's Crossroads. And towards Quarter Bridge. I'll start the lift through the bend here. Kind of blend out. So the bike's not in the air when you're braking. I could probably take that in second, but I just wanted to make sure I was close to the apex in that time and actually hitting the apex. Again, we can probably take this in third, but again, I just want to take it in second, just have a nice clean run. But yeah, I'm hoping the Isle of Man goes a lot smoother than the Northwest 200 did to this kind of past few days. Organisers had a mare. What it seemed like races ended under red flag as well, so hoping everyone's alright. Because they did, if you didn't know, they disqualified the top team basically, the BMWs of Peter Hickman and Josh Brooks, because they had carbon brakes on their bikes, even though they come with carbon brakes by default. That is literally what they do in production. Because carbon brakes apparently aren't allowed for safety reasons. But then the course bike, safety bike, also has carbon brakes. So who actually knows what's happening? They disqualified themselves, Northwest 200s. Yeah, a bit of a farce. And then apparently there were issues today as well, which I haven't really read into, but yeah, it hasn't been a good couple of days for the Northwest 200s. So hopefully the Isle of Man would be a lot better. Normally is organisation wise now. So they had issues in the past, but at least last year was good. It was good organisation wise. It's just unfortunate a couple of horrific crashes. So hopefully it'll be a much safer Isle of Man this year. So this is going well. It's not going to be under 3 minutes, like I maybe hoped. But I am on the Super Sport bike as well. Fuck. Of course I mess up right at the end. I literally got the Hawthorne over the bridge that's coming up, and that's it. God damn it. Cool, so we go second right, and there's the finish. Alright, so one crash, and we did a 3:35. So if we save that. So I should be on the leaderboard now, I would have thought. No, not yet. But yeah, 3:35, that means I would be way down. Like, way down. Like, it's our top 100 way down. Alright, let's try it in first person then. Hang on, let me change view. There we go. Let's see if we can get close to 3:35 with one crash as well, so I'll add that to the crash counter. So again, this is easy flat, or should be. There it is so far. I don't know how many of the assists and stuff, like the ABS and stuff, I need to turn down or adjust. I just know I probably need to turn traction control down so I'm not struggling out of corners. But yeah, I'm not sure about anti-wheelie and stuff. Like, I imagine on this we need anti-wheelie, like quite a lot, and ABS as well, being on public roads. Just to wait for that little bump before the left-hander, before getting back on full power. And then engine braking, we just need to be comfortable with the braking, so I don't want to adjust engine braking. But I imagine, again, that's something we need to turn down once we get a bit better. Because, again, that's something you do in on, like, MotoGP, for example, turn the engine braking down. There we go, barely a lift. Had to get out the tuck as well because we're going through a corner, so I need to see where we're going. And again, I think this next corner was flat out. Yeah, easy flat. As we head towards Crosby. The artist formerly known as Crosby Crossroads. Now this is where it's going to get tricky for me because I don't know where to lift at the moment for this left-hander for some reason. So it's round here. Yeah, that's roughly alright. Best roller coaster in the world. This is first person view round it. Oh, I didn't need to lift that. Yeah, a bit slow through there. You'd probably take that all in fifth, actually. Not go down the third at all. Same for this corner. You probably should be taking that in fifth, but again, and down the fourth. But hey, it looks like we're not going to crash. So maybe my theory's wrong. Are we going to be quicker, though? Just. Than a 3:30 or 3:29. It's not too bad. Alright. So here we go. Welcome to the Suzuki. Look at that different dash as well. That's pretty cool. There we go. Look at the Suzuki. What's that on the side? Big stage. That is not a very good sponsor placement, I was saying. Could have had it going like along the fairing instead of onto the fuel tank and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it works better for the pictures. Who knows? I'm not a marketing person, so. But yeah, it does have Hawk on the back. And there we go. You can see it a bit better. But yeah, that's pretty cool, the Suzuki. Let's see what it sounds like as well. Oh, that's very distinctive, isn't it? That's very different sounding. You can hear that. Come on, let me get into third person. There we go. Oh. First crash on the Suzuki. Oh, yeah, I have to up the counter to 10, is it? 9 or 10? We'll say 10. Why not? Again, riding around in it, again, that's another opportunity, isn't it, for like a slip road or something down there? That would have been awesome. But yeah, shall we just do the races for once? I kind of want to do a separate video like discovering all the stuff. So I reckon I'll do that on this Suzuki. You're going to hear it a bit better now. And look at that rear tyre, got a fat old slick on it. Which is again different to the Super Sport, I think, because we had the road tyres. But yeah, we've got a big old slick on it. And then let's check out first person as well. Should go Ago's Leap. Oh, not too far in the air. I thought it might have been a bit more. Oh, this might be a go-to bike. I said it was the Norton in TT Other Man 2. Can't remember what it is in 1. 1 was so long ago now. But yeah, I was thinking it would be that. Norton. What is all this? What's this? Oh, temporary challenge. St. John's Course full circuit. What's it saying on the leaderboards? 7 minutes. Hang on, what? 7 minutes. compared to... Oh my god, look how much quicker they are. As I said, it's a brave circuit. You're flat out through there. Then Southwest course full circuit as well. 18 days to do this one. Best times, 10 minutes, 11 minutes to get into the top 10. Oh, someone had no name. Look at that. Oh yeah, but it looks like it's gone back to the scrolling. So that's weird. So on the esports leaderboard, you can see left stick moved everything. Only moves this side. In this. Oh, show top's not working. Reload. Yeah, that's not working. Okay. Maybe because I'm not set a time. But then if we use right stick, again, that moves everything, as you can see. And it's got mouse acceleration on, which is bloody annoying. But, yeah, that's weird. I haven't done this. Check out profile. Oh, it just shows their Steam profile. Okay. I thought it was like a profile in-game, like in... Was it like Supercross or something? Okay, but yeah, there's a couple of temporary challenges we might want to do before setting out. Quite a few temporary challenges in it. It's like we've got this Laxey course one. Only 3 days left on that. What's the time? 11.5 minutes. And then we've got the one up here as well. Northwest course full circuit. Only 2 days on that. And that's 9.5 minutes. So basically it's all these, the 4 circuits for each corner of the full course, or blends in with the full course, it looks like. And this is the qualifying event for the Southwest course section 1. So that's for the first event of the season. The top left there. And here you go, there's our Super Sport. So you know we can just, and if we do that, go to Super Sport, back out. Oh, I'm still on my, okay. So, okay. We can't switch between bikes just on a whim then, as the beat. It just shows you different stuff we discovered, as you can see. There's not actually many temporary challenges on Supersport. And you've got this one. That's a bit surprising. But yeah, as you can see, we discovered quite a few more things on the Supersport map. Maybe tomorrow's stream we'll try and just discover everything, I guess, on the map. That can be like the goal. But yeah, tonight is just getting used to the Superbike. So should we do actually one of these temporary challenges? I don't know why it says collect rewards. Didn't set time. Yeah, I don't know why you're saying collect reward then. Because yeah, it looks like I can't set a time. Unfortunately, it's just like collect rewards. They will do so. I would have loved that doing the full course. That'd been awesome. Alright, so to get used to the bike. Ooh, which one was the shortest actually? I'll just do that. That's 7 minutes. Southwest course, you're 10. What about you? Laxey course, you're 11.5. And then Northwest course, you're 9 minutes. Okay, we're definitely doing the St. John's course then to get used to this. Yeah, look at all these like roads here though that you can't go on. It would be awesome if that was part of it as well, but I can't understand why not. They just like the map. It's just all the circuits just linked up and combined. I can understand why. But yeah, maybe in future they can expand this free roam, and as I said, make sure you can go down all these like small like off roads and stuff as well. That'd be pretty awesome. But yeah, let's do St. John's. Where are you, St. John's? You're over here. Can maybe check out online as well, actually. Again, that would be good practice. Alright, so track map. There's to go through Peel from St. John's into Michael. Through Peel, so through that back road, which we tried to do the time attack on, or time trial on. And then back to St. John's. So this is actually what I've been riding around in practice before this stream, so I should know it. But of course, that's on a super sport bike. Superbike is a bit different. Oh, look at that nice TT logo on the front as well. Just noticed that. So past the pits. And up to the roundabout. So instead of going right, I have to go left. Better I'll speed up to 60. Head towards Ballacrane. Or out of Ballacrane, actually. So into this like twisty Glen Helen section, which isn't the greatest. Just being a bit cautious here. Weir's getting a bit upset. Oh, Weir's getting very upset. That's my fault, I leaned too much there. Let's go through Loyal Bank. Oh, it's showing the names on this now. It's not showing it on the full course. What is that? That's weird. It's showing more names now. All the rest of the names that aren't showing are showing on this course. Oh, shit. Where are we going? Let me restart this event. That's not good. That's weird. Why is it showing for, like, these courses but not the full course? Do not understand that logic. Because they got the names there anyway, so... Weird. Alright. Let's actually do a full lap. Don't push it too hard as well. Just getting to know the track, getting to know the bike. Through Ballacrane. Oh my god, could barely brake. And through this section, easy flat. But yeah, look at it, says, was it Balling Bridge? Doesn't say that on the full course when we go through it. Maybe they'll fix it in the future. In the patch. Yeah, just weird little details with this game. Just little bugging details. Let's go through Laurel Bank. I mean, it's still my favourite TT game, I would say. From a handling perspective, at least. Like, it's one I probably play the most. Just because the handling is so much better in 1 and 2. Right, through Glen Helen. Use a bit of rear brakes, just slow down there. Past Sarah's Cottage. Head up towards the Conqueror District. Oh, there we go. It's Cray Reilly's Hill. Didn't know about that either. Oh, it doesn't mention the Conqueror Body Straight. Let's go through Conqueror the body. Doesn't mention the straight though. Interesting. Oh, easy flat through there. That was tough on the Super Sport bike, surprisingly, to get through there flat, but easy on the Superbike. Bit surprising. But I guess, as you see, we've got big flat slicks on this bike compared to not slicks on the Super Sport bike. Surprised I don't say McGuinness is through there as well. Let's head towards Bargarrow. Which again doesn't show on this, but that's weird. So the names show up on different versions of their... Oh, it shows it here instead. Huh? That's not Bargarrow. Okay. Yeah, that name thing's good. It's a little thing, but that's a bit weird. Oh, this is West something. I forget the name of it. Through here. Oh shit, what is wrong with that exit? That exit tightens up in this game. Or the bike just does not take that flat out now. That is easy flat in 2. But yeah, and it's like the bike just slides wide in this game. So down to first. So Kurt and Michael would normally go to the right, but now we're going left. Into the countryside. With some fast flowing bends in it, looks like as well. Ooh, got away with that. Got a bike not in sync with me at the moment. What the? Going nice. Is that good? That slow? Probably very slow, to be honest. As we've been going very slow. Alright, this is a section we did before, so we should know this. It's going to be a bit different on a Superbike compared to a Super Sport. Oh, especially as we had to slow down a bit more for the hairpin. I definitely have to use front and rear brakes as well to slow the bike down. I just used rear there because I didn't want to lock up the front as well. Yeah, maybe just need to brake with both a bit sooner. Bloody hell, got away with it. Oh, it's crazy how fast we're going it. Crazy they do it in real life, isn't it? Every time it amazes you. Oh, clip the curb on the inside. Superbikes. Sorry, that is terrible, isn't it? That pronunciation. And the crash as well. Oh, I thought I was already in 6th. Apparently not. We're heading towards Peel though. So we're not actually far from the finish, surprisingly. Again, this section does remind me of the Northwest 200, like the first section. Because then you've got this tight hairpin as well. Again, like the bike going, not gripping on the exit. Yeah, I probably had to like lift a few times there just to find the grip. Just do a slight gentle lift through that. I said we're close to the finish. It's still a bit of a trek, isn't it? To St. John's. Oh, I've gone over that curb again. Fuck's sake. I hate that corner. It's so inviting, but because of the curbs, it's actually very tight and very slow. It's like Guthrie's Memorial on the main course. But there we go. We did the time interval then. So 7:48 with 3 or 4 crashes. We got a second penalty as well. What the hell? Didn't realise I cut. Once again, that mechanic is lounging at the bottom. What the hell? Alright, so that's the temporary challenge over here. Not sure we're on the leaderboard. Oh, we're 9th. Hey, we're top 10. Let's go. We're ahead of Mad AI as well. He's level 41. Jeez. unfortunately, I don't think this is a crossplay, is it? Oh, it's a shame, isn't it? It would be so much better if this was crossplay, because you're struggling to find online lobbies anyway in this. As I'll try and demonstrate now, I guess. Cue me finding an online lobby immediately. Yeah, lobby list. I understand like Eurovision's going on. We've had Northwest 200 and stuff. Like it's a Saturday night. Maybe not a lot of people are on. But yeah, if we check it again this time tomorrow, I imagine again we'd be struggling to find a game. Like already, like online is not really a thing in this, which is a shame. So, you know, but then as we saw yesterday as well, there's a bit of issues online as well. All right, so should we do the first qualifying of the season, the Southwest Course, Section 1? That's what's up for grabs, all those awards. So 50% skilled at AI. We'll keep it at that for the Superbike as well. So I got all the Suzukis are here, all three of them. Got 4 Beamers, a couple of Kawasaki's and a Honda snuck in from Rail as well. I do like that we've got quite a bit more. It's not variety. We don't have enough. We don't have more variety than 1 or 2 because they had the Suit and ERS or EBS, sorry, and Norton as well. But I do like that we've got more riders though, so we're going to see a bit more variation in the entry lists compared to 1 and 2. Shall we head out there? So we've got 60-minute qualifying. Okay, I'll take that. Let's go to the track. Let's see what we can set. So again, this is only a section of the course as well. Let's check out track map. So this is section 1 of the Southwest course. So as you can see, we're heading from Douglas to St John's, actually, is where we were. Oh, hello, hello. Look, we had the old fat slick on the back, isn't it? Oh my god, Rear is not liking this at all. Oh my god, you actually get proper air there as well as it go into Braddon. Oh no, oh no. I crowd. Oh yeah, I'm up to like 15 crashes now, aren't I, or something? No. Alright, now we join the first section of the full course. Be interesting to compare it to the Super Sport as well, as we've been through the Super Sport, haven't we, a couple of times through it now tonight, so can direct compare it. Ooh, definitely feels tricky in braking zones, I can tell you that immediately. But again, I don't know if that Super Sport upgraded or not. It felt like glued to the road, that Super Sport. In comparison to even my, normal Yamaha Super Sport bike. Alright, I think they actually brake for this on the Superbikes. Can't remember. That corner does not close up on the exit, actually. I remember it was very sharper, it felt like, on 1 and 2. Seems like it's a bit more open this time, that corner. This is a slight lift, I think. Oh, a bit more than a slight lift. Or maybe a lift a bit earlier, and it would have been better. I also forgot to mention tonight as well, I've changed the graphics setting slightly. I've got... Oh, look at that there. V-Sync hasn't been a thing, because I've been looking on the old Steam discussions, see if there's anything I can do to improve graphics and stuff. Because there's quite a lot of pop-in though, that's not changing unfortunately with this. But yeah, I've turned off like ambient occlusion and motion blur and depth of field. And this is just borderless full screen as well. So I'm hoping it looks good. And we don't have FPS issues as well. So we've got major issues that will pop in everywhere, but that was alright. Don't think that's the best time, to be honest. But is there a way to fast forward? There's not a way to fast forward. That would be helpful in a 60-minute session if we could fast forward the session. Like you can do in MotoGP, for example. But yeah, I guess we have to just wait to see what everyone posts. Oh, that was promising. 10 seconds ahead of everyone else. I was about to say we do have the best bike in the field, but then I'll see we've got the Honda of 394 performance points. So we don't. No way am I this much quicker than 50% AI. You see, we're struggling on the Super Sport to beat the AI on 50%. No way is it easy on Superbikes. This can't be right. If I skip to the end. What? Am I the only one out there going flat out? What is going on? Look at the Honda is in last as well, 12 seconds behind us. Right, here we go. This is the actual qualifying session. I don't know why they didn't say it's a practice session, but yeah, this is the actual qualifying session though. So this is the one that counts for the start grid for the first race. But I can't be this much quicker on Superbikes. Otherwise I'm going to have to turn up the difficulty immediately to like 60 or 70, aren't I? Oh, okay, front folded then. Oh my god, my guy's flopping as well. Look, he's freaking Cristiano Ronaldo, what the hell? Oh, that was taken poorly, that exit. Oh my god. Literally flew way hard. Flew offline then. Even with these couple of crashes, still do what, a 315 probably? My god, the rear was like I'm all the way downhill there. I got away with it. Oh, we got arrows on the map now. We can compare ourselves to the arrows then. See what's happening. Oh, I love how alive the bike is. I know it's a bit maybe unstable compared to the Super Sport, but man, you're definitely feeling the rear on brakes especially. Oh shit, I wasn't in sixth, that was my mistake. Oh my god. You're right, Dunlop. Oh, who we got in front? We get a bit of a tow here. Thanks. See, tactical crashing, that's what we do around here. I also slightly dabbed the brake this time through there. I probably don't need to, I just need to lift earlier. Crash? Me? Doesn't sound like me, Brayton. Look at that, look at us getting in the air. I love that the body goes in the air as well like that. Definitely like the body animations. Oh, see 1 point as we braked on a bump. That was a great idea, Kev. I said it and you crashed. I saw it after I crashed. So I don't know, maybe you did jinx me. So it literally appeared a couple of seconds afterwards. So with the delay, yeah, you did type it before I crashed. So who knows, you did jinx me maybe. Again, tactical crash here, wasn't it? We're getting the toe again, and then into the final couple of corners. Oh, clip the barrier. Oh, right, they majorly lift through there. That's interesting. But I'm up to like 17 or 18 crashes now. So it's 18, I had 3, didn't I? Freaking wizards trying to jinx me. Alright, let's do a proper time. Was hectic. Oh, I've not watched the sprint so far this season. I'm not surprised. They all seem to have been hectic. It is literally just an M&A fight, isn't it? It's just like trying to knock them down with everything. But the MotoGP race is more boxing. You know, you can only slightly more control, but still an all-out brawl. Oh, alright. That's a bit of a cut. Oh, apparently not to the game. Alright, that's our new line then. There you go. Lifted slightly on the exit this time. I don't know when to brake for this though, because as I said, we're locking up all the way downhill. So I don't know if I need to brake here and then just carry the speed. Oh, we didn't lock up as much that time. Yeah, maybe I just need to brake earlier, I think. Got another podium, nice. KTM's looking handy this season. Seems like having Miller on board has really like pushed them forward. There you go, nice exit. Fight for the championship. Yeah, he's right in the battle, isn't he, at the moment? But I don't know if that's because Bagnaia's, you know, trying to keep it interesting, like he did last year. Like, if that man just keeps it upright, he could run away with it. How good that Ducati is, but I don't know. But yeah, it was good seeing that every manufacturer could possibly fight for a win, though. I know Aprilia, I think Aprilia don't have one yet this season, but I think everyone else does, don't they? Even the freaking Honda's got one. Oh, and the Yamaha, actually. I forget, the Yamaha's a bit rubbish. But they do have Quartararo, so... I know some Morbidelli seems to be a bit better this year as well, as he's kind of fighting for his career at the moment. Oh, I've got too much like grip on this bike compared to the Honda I tried out before, that Superbike. That was rubbish, the Honda, but well, Suzuki is smooth like butter. And there you go, a 303 this time, even quicker than our other lap in the session. Slips on the inside, what the fuck? In Dunlop Corner, what, like over the hill you mean, or like into the chicane? So yeah, look at that, 12 seconds ahead of everyone. Alright, there's end session. Look at the Honda though, improved from 10th to 2nd. Even his best for last is rail. Then yeah, we've got the Beamers, Kawasaki, unsurprising at the back as well. As we're up to level 10, we're green, apparently. We're now upgraded as well. We're level 2 now. We're matching upgrades for the other bike. Oh, hello. What's this? What we found in the journal. Oh, have I unlocked something until his trophy? Oh, so you unlock these by doing events. Okay, that makes sense. What have we unlocked? So we've unlocked the early years of the TT2. So the decision to hold the TT on our van was because travelling faster than 20 miles per hour, 32 kilometers per hour was prohibited in the UK at the time. Oh my god, could you imagine that it still stayed? Like, I mean, it is in London at the moment, and Bristol and some other places, but yeah, you can imagine, imagine not in city centres still being 20 miles per hour. As Sir Gianord, Secretary of the Automobile Club of Great Britain and Ireland, went to the Isle of Man to find a more race-friendly location. Ireland had one big advantage. Its parliament was independent from the UK, so it could lift the speed limit. So because Britain couldn't hold races, we gave it to the Isle of Man. Who says Britain doesn't do nice things, you know? I mean, it's one nice thing compared to 50 million horrible things we've done in the world, but, you know, we gave you the Isle of Man. Alright, so let's check out where the race is then. Where are you, race? There's the race. So this is the northeast course. Again, I don't understand why these races are different compared to the qualifying events. Like, I just got used to the qualifying event. Got used to that course. Oh, by the way, so the race is on like a totally different part of the course. Do not get it. As there's a northeast course section 3, so at least in this like it's part of the TT course, from what I remember. Yeah, this is like section 2 or section 1. Let me see. So you go through here, through here, through here. Oh, maybe it's not. Oh, where's the TT course? It's like... Oh no, it is like section 2, isn't it? Alright, so... Again, those are rewards. Get 50... What's that? Upgrade points or whatever? If we win. It's a mass start event as well. And we're on par ahead of our Raoul. We've got Gian, Sean Anderson, Rob Hodgson, Forrest Dunn, Stefano Benetti, Gay Johnson, Brian McCormack, and Ilja Kauju. Hang on, they're Dutch. I swear they were like Polish this whole time. What the hell? Oh, okay, the blue kind of blends in, doesn't it? That's why I couldn't see it. Well, for my eyes, the blue just blends in, so that's why I couldn't see it. Okay. I thought they just had a small Polish, Polish flag for this whole time. Change the time to... Oh, we don't have night, unfortunately, Brayton. These bikes won't race at night anyway. They don't have lights, so it's pointless having night in the game. They could have like a transition like in GTA. So if you change it from like... What's it, dusk to morning? You kind of have that like little transition in between. But that's a waste of a few seconds though. For immersion. Doesn't really make sense. But it's nice how it's like instant the change of time though. So we've got no lights. So no nighttime. Come on, get going. So the one thing I don't like about this season as well, there's no actual championship, is there? It's just random races building up to the TT. It's not like in Isle of Man 2 where we had like the Irish Championship, which was really cool. Yeah, it's just random races. I guess it's more like real life where road racing, there's no real kind of road racing championship. It's more racing around the world, you know? Alright, rear. Calm it. Yeah, slightly disappointing compared to 2 as well, that having no championship. Oh my god, don't look ahead. Don't look ahead. Don't look at the mountains. Don't look at the hills. Oh no, it's this section with the the Monte Carlo section. Oh god, majorly locked up as well. Spyro's still leading, though. But very cautious through that section. Oh god. That's maybe why. Because you don't have grip on the exit of these corners. Let's almost end up into the river as well. Oh, we're near the end already. Very short race. There we go. Easy does it. 6:10 penalty we had as well. But we're still 3 seconds ahead of Raoul. And then Julian gets the podium. So 1, 2, 3 again. And you've got Sean Anderson in 4th. On the Vea Suzuki. The BMWs of Benetti and Johnson. You've got Royal Forest done. The last of the Suzukis. Looks like the Dutchman did not finish. So it's Brian McCormack on the BMW. He's normally a front runner in the Super Sports with the Triumph Daytona, isn't he? But on the BMW, right at the back. So there we go. 1 from 1. Alright, what should we do next then? Oh, I've not something else for the journal. What we got? Oh, I found I've gone past it. Female riders? Is that it? While there may have not been many female riders in the history of the Tour Trophy, they still left a big impression. First was Beryl Swan, or Swain, in 1962, who became known as the goddess of the gas pedals. But there's not pedals on the bike, what the hell? And then, unfortunately, her licence was revoked the following year by the International Federation of Motorcycling because the sport was not considered suitable for women. We kind of moved on a bit from then, thankfully, but still, that's so weird. She actually competed in a race and then like, nah, actually, you know what? We don't think women actually can do this. It's like in Grand Prix race, and I don't know if anybody knows, like pre-war Grand Prix racing is like 20s and 30s. There's actually quite a few female drivers, but then, of course, after the war, you know, it kind of took a while before female drivers, took part in quite a lot of stuff, like in the 50s, 60s, and 70s and 80s as well. COVID restrictions, I know. There's 2 of them as well. Of course, they had 2 years off. And then more recently in 2009, Jenny Tillmouth, legend, became the fastest female around the mountain course, breaking the previous record held by Maria Castillo, who's known for racing both the solo and sidecar class. Yeah, I can't remember if Castillo's got podiums or not, but she's been very good in the sidecar class as well. Yeah, Jenny Tillmouth, who also did like British Superbikes a few years back as well. But yeah, good pioneers in modern days for women riders. Yeah, shame we don't have more. COVID restrictions. Yeah, no, we've got component restrictions. And there's Jenny as well. She gets her own thing. Was it COVID restriction? Yeah, COVID restrictions part 2. So yeah, because we had 2 years. But yeah, there you go. A bit of history about the TT. But yeah, should we move on to the next event? So what's this? So, this is the course we just did. So who we're against this time? Oh, Jamie Coward's in on his Yamaha. So the Yamaha's making an appearance for the first time. We've got Johnston and Johnstone. And John McGuinness, the legend, making an appearance as well. I guess this is the good thing about it not being a championship, that, as I said, we can have different variety of riders in each races, but as I said, I'm missing a championship aspect of this, as we now got just 30 minutes of qualifying for Section 2 of the St John's course. This is a track map, so yeah, this is where we go into Peel and head towards St John's. Oh, we're inside someone as well. I choose it because I'm driver one. I know. Yes, totally. No, I chose it just because it's Michael Dunlop as well. Plus, I like the Suzuki. Normally, and yeah, Suzuki seems to be handling well, so. Seems to be a good choice so far. God, you can really drag like the rear brake. That's something I couldn't really do in rims, it felt like. I can do it on these bikes. Maybe just because I wasn't very good at rims as well compared to this. Maybe that's right. But you can definitely drag the rear brake if you need to. Oh, I've got to have a couple of crashes, don't I, on the list. But I'm shocked. I thought it'd be way more on the Superbike. Maybe it's just that Honda that's bad. Because apparently the Honda's not that great, unfortunately. Oh, I'm forgetting how tight some of these corners are. Seems like we've pulled away though. Have they crashed behind? Oh, I forgot to increase the difficulty, didn't I, as well? I'm an idiot. Remember, the difficulty goes from like 20 or 30 to 100. We only got on 50, because that's all we could handle on Super Sport level. But yeah, Superbike level seems to be a different kettle of fish. That's for in peel. All the way down to first. Definitely a bit slow braking there, but it's better just to make it through the corner, unlike that, for example. God, I love that. And look at how unsettled the rider is, like over the bumps, like the wind going over them as well. As they fly through the air as well. Oh, I into the 20s now on crashes, god damn it. Oh, I held up the rider behind. Good tactical block that was as well. Told you we do tactical rashing round here. Oh, we'll be under 4 minutes. I remember it's that bridge corner. So easy to mess up through that. We will be under 4 minutes. And across the line. What's the time now? 3:47. It's somehow comparable to the AI. What the hell? Was it 3 crashes I've had? I'm not very good at keeping track, am I? But I think it's that. Yeah, look at that. It's a Suzuki 1-2 at the moment. What the hell? Hopefully the game looks alright as well. It's not like frame rate or stuttering or something like that. It seems like... Oops. Okay, we're enduring now, apparently. That's our thing. Sorry guys. Didn't mean to crash into your garden. But, yeah, hopefully the frame rate and everything's okay. I can see there's like still major popping issues, but I think it's just the game, unfortunately. That's what I can really do about that. I hope it's running smoother than it was like in the previous couple of streams. Oh, that's just flat. Why am I trying to lift? Again, no time penalty for cutting like that when I'm clearly gaining an advantage, but we're getting penalties for crashing? Where we can't control our rider? And it says we're cutting? Don't understand that logic. I always think that's a jump, but it's not. Oh shit. I was not stopping. The moment when you realise your brakes aren't working. Awesome. Breaking a bit early because again we're going downhill. Don't want to be locking up. This time we just keep hitting first. There we go. Okay, we can get up to second on this corner though. Ooh. I will say it opens up a bit on the exit, then the rear twitch when we got on the bows, or maybe not. That corner's deceiving as well. That closes up on exit as well. I think it's flat when we have the confidence, but at the moment we've got to slightly lift on exit. Again, that's probably flat as well. Right, we survived the problem corner. And this is getting much quicker than our previous attempt. Right, let's check in. 3:42. With a 9/10 penalty this time. What the fuck? Did I have a penalty? I didn't think I did. Alright, but Suzuki 1-2 though. It's like, oh, a fellow Suzuki left to let McGuinness in. Kind of them. Or the Yamaha in. Don't know who McGuinness is placing, though. One of the BMWs in it. Or the, oh no, one of the Kawasaki's in it's like. Alright, but yeah, skip session. We're last? What? Okay. Right, now onto the actual qualifying. So apparently we've got to do a 3:34. Or under. So that means no crashing, unfortunately. Let's see what we can do. I mean, if we aren't crashing, that would be around our target time. Fucking hell, really? Another bit of an endo, isn't it? I think I'm breaking on the bump, that's why. But jeez. Is that guy standing on a shed? On the outside of the corner, I just noticed that. Stand on something, on a car or an ambulance. Well. Again, why am I lifting for it? That's easy for that. I keep thinking it's like this corner, which is not easy for that. Because you're going downhill a bit and the rear's kind of in the air slightly. Oh, that's wide. Oh, I want the wheelie now, apparently. Oh, hello. Oh, maybe should have been a bit slower going through there then. There you go, that's a better blend out. Oh, this is looking around 330 as well this lap time. Right, we're through Plub and Blend. That's what's going to be known as from now as now on. Oh, even below 330, 328. Nice. Alright. Check in on a live session. Not yet, Brayton. Not yet. Look at that, 3.5 seconds ahead of the Johnston. So you don't have the max speed in it, it's like we're a couple of kilometres down, but average speed way higher. Look at that, we're like one Mir back in 2020. Alright. Let's head on to the race then. Where's the race? Oh, hang on, we've got more journal time. More journal time. Let's see what we're learning today. Or learning now. Oh, we are learning about Jenny Tinmouth then as well. This English rider is a serial record holder. The good kind of serial then. She is the current female lap record holder of the Tours Trophy with a time of 18:52 and an average speed of 193 kilometers per hour, just under 120 miles per hour, set in 2010. In comparison, I think the lap records from Hickman is 2 minutes quicker than that. He's got a 16:48, I think, off the top of my head. So she was also the first and only female to compete in the British Superbike Championship, resulting in another Guinness World Record. I said she competed in that. Oh, it says 2013. I thought it was a bit sooner than that. Or earlier than that. She was also the first female to score points in a British Superbike race, the first to stand on the podium, and the first to win the Supersport Cup at Silverstone in 2010. She has her own team too, World Racing, which took part in the British Superbike Championship in 2013. Unfortunately, I don't think she races anymore, from what I remember. But yeah, she was. I remember her like being around the like early to like 2010s. Let me just check. Jenny Tinmouth. Oh, she is 45 now. Okay, maybe it's a good reason not to be racing anymore. Let's see. But yeah, amazing rider. Let me see. So first we're going to race in World Supersport as well. She also won the first ever UK electric bike racing championship in 2010, as well as third in the World Electric Bike Racing Championship of the same year. Finished fourth in the TT0 race in 2010, which is an old race now in the TT. Hasn't been back since 2019, but that was like it was held for like 10 years. I raced for like electric bikes, like around the TT. I only held like one lap, I think the races were. But yeah, it doesn't seem like she is racing anymore, unfortunately. Let me just check. Yeah, the last thing on our website is from 2020. There's like she's doing lots of... Was it stunt work as well? Done some on Mission Impossible. Yeah, on the new Mission Impossible film as well. Nice. So yeah, and it's like she's gone into that then, doing some stunt work then instead. But yeah, really cool. As I said, hopefully you get more female riders as well getting the TT when just bike racing in general in the future. Alright, let's see what we've got. We've got a fast travel. Right, here's the race though. Oh, first section of the mountain course. Okay, that's right up our alley. Seems like we've been going here a lot today then, the first section of the mountain course. What's the rewards? And see lots of upgrade points that we're aiming to get. Again, I think this is another mass start event. And yeah, as you can see, we go from Douglas to St. John's. Anyway, but I'm saying we can watch a bit of bikes videos to check on it beating sort of Other Man TT. That'd be awesome. We can watch lots of laugh as well. I do need to actually edit videos as well and do thumbnails. So I'll probably be doing that in the background as well while we're doing stuff. Because I've got to edit the last part of rims. And then of course get thumbnails for the rims videos as well, which I've not done. So, to be fair, the default thumbnail that YouTube gave me for part 24 yesterday was probably better than any thumbnail I could think of. So, oh, sorry. Dirty ride in here from Dunlop. Oh, heavily locked up the rears, but made it through the corner, and oh my god, we're way ahead of everyone. Already? Cool. I thought I had you on the Superbike, but I'm loving how kind of alive the bike feels on this on the Superbike, at least on the Suzuki. I wonder if it's like this with all the other Superbikes. It wasn't really with the Honda that we tried. Oh god, I did not expect the rear brake to actually work. That shocked me. Considering in the first section, as you saw, the rear was all over the place when you're using it. Let's watch how you do it. Okay, yeah, you can do that. I mean, all I have to do for the final part of the rims file is edit the qualifying section. I've done everything else. So that can go up Monday morning, I guess. Because yeah, as I said, I want to stream this again tomorrow and show off. Basically explore all the map and unlock everything. Going to be cautious here. We've got a big lead. So, going to tone it down to, you know, from 80% down to 60, I think. Now for the rest of the lap. You want to get skills? Well, you probably shouldn't be watching me, Brayton, but yeah, okay. Oh god, look how much we get in the air there. That's amazing. Yeah, I have very simple editing skills. Even though I've been editing videos for like a decade now, I'm still not that advanced, unfortunately. Well, I say a decade, I've been on and off editing for a decade. Yeah, no, we can just chill here. Just make sure we don't crash. There you go, through the final proper corner. I say that, we live through the Hawthorne now on the Superbike compared to the Supersport, but... There you go, there's the first part and the second. Just ease the braking as well. Nice and smooth, and 2 from 2. 15 seconds out of everyone as Jamie Coward had a penalty. Was he the one we hit? Oh, hello. That was a bit of a shift, wasn't it? So what, there's the 30... Oh, hello. No, that's the Kawasaki we hit, wasn't it? Look at that camera angle, that was awesome. Who is that? Can I change rider? Oh, I can't change a rider even? Come on. Oh, there we go. He's getting sideways. Maybe we can, if we look behind, we can see them. Who is that? 39? Oh, it's a BMW. Oh, it's one of the is Johnston or John Stone we hit then? Okay. But we won. That's all that matters, isn't it? Why has that mechanic got a freaking drill out? What is he drilling? Just noticed that. Oh, hang on. Torch Trophy learning the hour. What are you learning now? James May sidecar. I don't remember that. That must be a Top Gear thing. Has he got the Snadefail 2? Or Snadefail 2? There are many views from the Snadefail, and perhaps the most important is the one near Bradywell at 422 metres. 1,385 feet above sea level. The most dangerous sections include Kurt Michael Village, where four bends in rapid succession push the motorbikes to high speeds, and the Bararoff Bridge. That is not how you say it, is it? Where a steep bump makes the bikes almost fly. Probably one of the most famous section of the course as well. Okay, so what is the next event? This is the furthest we've gone in a season, isn't it, as well? Haven't done this. Let's see. Northwest Course Section 3. Is it just sections we do all these races in? We haven't had a full course, have we, yet, in these first 2 races? Okay, let's do it. Looks like this is a section of the course I'm not good at, though. Of, like, the full mountain course. Let's see, we've got another 30-minute qualifying session. Why is it 60 minutes for the first race? Then 30 minutes for the rest, it looks like at the moment. Interesting. Oh, we've gone the opposite way through. I think. Oh, hello. Man, that was our first crash in a while. Now it's 24. Oh no, this is the right way through. It's just that signpost on the right confused me. Yeah, this is leading up to the bridge. Whee! Okay, so this is not the section I was thinking of. This is like before the section I'm telling you about. The section I love before Solby Straight. Oh god, you really get big air over that bump as well on the Superbikes. Oh, alright, alright, alright. I'm not pushing it, I'm not pushing it. I'm calming down, I'm calming down. Jeez, the bike did not want to go. Oh, doesn't it like we enter hyperspeed? No, we have to turn off. Past the church. Oh, probably should have been looking right. Oh god, I do not like this section coming up. Look at the map. It's twisty as all hell, isn't it? It's like... Oh, almost into someone's wall as well. Oh crap, I forgot to change difficulty again. Alright, I remember it full race 4, okay? Oh, hello. What are you doing? This ain't Motor 3 qualifying. You can't did it on the race 9, mate. Oh, Solby. Oh, so I'm used to going the other way through here. Okay, so I kind of recognise it. I just don't recognise it this way through. As we get teleported, where are we going to finish? 2:53. Oh wow, this is even shorter than the other sections. We just update the crash counter. So yeah, maybe I'll get up to 4 races in qualifying done. So if I do this one and the next one, now we call it stream then. Oh god, don't. God's sake. God damn it, crash counter. This is why you don't crash. Crash counter to deal with is annoying. Is annoying. There we go. Alright, so we're 8 minutes off, or not 8 minutes, 8 seconds off the pace, but we did have a couple of crashes. As our fellow Suzuki at the top. Seems, again, Suzuki's the bike to have maybe at the Superbike level. So there you go, everyone's made a lap. So 8.5 seconds off Forest done. Who else we got in the field? GM, Brian, Ilja. Oh, it looks like it's the same field as last race. Yeah, it literally is the same field as the last race, isn't it? See, we had so much fun in race 2. Everyone wanted to have a ride out again with each other. Actually, only thing I can think of is maybe get rid of the fuel. Why do we have so much fuel in here? We turn that down a bit. Again, I don't know how much fuel we need. I don't know, like, the consumption. I don't know. I'm hoping this is enough to make it to the end. But yeah, taking some fuel out would no doubt help us, won't it? Unless it upsets the balance of the bike too much, we're about to find out, aren't we? I was trying to start over if I did it once. Oh, I know what you're going to do. You told me about the games you play, you know. I know what you're going to insert. Towards the bridge. So we like braking a bit earlier than that AI, but then carry a bit more speed over the bridge. They seem to brake in later, but then go very slow over the bridge, from what I can tell. Gotta make sure the rear does not get upset this time. So you'll be a bit more gentle through these bends. There you go, that's better. Much better. Well, basically, after that bend, all it is like a braking zone now instead of acceleration zone. Alright, this section I have no idea how quick we can go. Oh, hello. First sparks of the night. I don't know what you're doing in front. Oh. Again, no time penalty. What the hell? When that was a clear cut and gaining an advantage. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you bribe the officials, isn't it? You know? Let's see, what's the time? 2:36? Oh, we did get a 7:10 penalty. Maybe they had it after the run then. Okay. Still a bit where they don't show it during the run, though. We've got like F1 stewards here. Alright, let's see where we ended up. Second behind Dunn. Frickin' hell, Dunn. 2:32. Alright, let's see if we can make it 3 from 3 then. Get a hat trick of poles. I don't have stuff to do at college. Oh, let's try and do YouTube shorts. Oh yeah, I forgot to install that plugin that I wanted to do. Oh, that's a good line. Oh God, we're flying in the air everywhere. That's the one big difference from the Superbike and Super Sport bike. Seems like the bumps, they do matter a bit more now on the Superbike, going much quicker. That's how the bike is just more lively as well at Superbike level. Which I said is awesome feeling. Like in TTR Man 1 and 2, I'd be like, fuck's sake, why is the bike going all over the place? But in this I'm like, alright, I can get on board with it. Quite like it. A bit like in rims, when you could nail the lap, which I very rarely did. But it's kind of that feeling like, oh my god, okay. Bike's trying to kill me, but I'm like living with it and it's working well. Pretty awesome feeling there, isn't it? Slow, 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 slow. Yeah, and that's kind of the reason why I think almost everyone was excited to see Race War do this if you played rims. Like, the handing was great in rims, it was just lots of everything else, which was not great. Or just not fleshed out fully. But, yeah, at least you've got the great handing just transported itself, it seems like, into this. Which again was probably the biggest downfall of 1 and 2. But yeah, I've got to make notes on what I want to improve though. There's like so many little things I can like look at in this and like... so we got a second penalty there. That's actually a similar time to what we did before, isn't it? We're 1.9 seconds of penalties. 2:36.3. Let's see what Forrest Dunn does actually. So we have a tiny timeout. How long does it take to edit a whole video? It's normally 2 hours for like a rim. Well, for a rims one. And then for Dirt Rally, that'll probably be 2 hours. Yeah, it's normally a couple hours for a video. But then for stuff like Power Oversteer, which I haven't done for ages, that's normally longer. I like Superbike more, to be honest. Yeah, I'm liking the Superbike more now, to be honest. Well, I like how flat out you can be on a super sport bike. Like that feeling of just being able to take corners easy flat, not being unsettled too much, like very stable as a super sport bike. But yeah, Superbikes, I'm loving how, as I said, how alive they are, how much fun they are to ride. Oh, come on, Forrest, set a time. Want to see what we're doing in comparison. 2:44. Was he just riding in first gear? What the hell? He's like 10 seconds slower than he was in the other session. Red Bull MotoGP Rookie Cup. There's 4 South Africans competing. Nice. Yeah, you seem to be pretty good at pumping out the MotoGP riders now. Well, I say pumping out the MotoGP, but you still only really got one at MotoGP and one at Moto2. But you know, you seem to be producing them much better than like single-seater drivers, unfortunately, at the moment. Because there's an article, I forgot to link it to you, I think, yesterday. But I was reading an article about African drivers competing in F1 and stuff. And there's only, in the history of F1, of course, there's one that's won the World Championship, Jody Scheckter, back in 79. There's 3 that have scored podiums. So you've got like John Love, and I've got the other person that's already scored a podium. But only 4 in total have scored points. Out of the history of F1, just 4 African drivers have scored points in F1, which is insane. But yeah, and it's like at least South Africa's building up a good base, at least, you know, to try and get more people driving. You know, there might be like you, Brayden, doing the tin tops rather than the single seaters, but yeah, hopefully that can improve for Africa though in future. We need a race in Africa. We need to go to Kyle Army, you know, like that's what we need. Imagine Van der Linde brothers in F1. That would be awesome. Well, he already had one in Formula E, because that's why they wrote that article as well. Because Bandy, who was it? Calvin, wasn't it? He was the first African driver to compete in a World Championship single-seater race since Jody Scheckter, I think, back in 1980. 43 damn years you've been waiting for someone to compete in a single-seater race. That is way too long. That's like double the length it took Ferrari to win another world title after Scheckter. Like, that's how long it has been. And even then, he got a bit of a shitty job with being in the Apt Cooper and missing his home race as well because they had the suspension issue. I would love to see him have a proper go in Formula E as well. But I guess he probably wouldn't do it because of, as you say, like he's got BMW commitments and all that. He's pretty handy at the GTs, unfortunately. Oh shit. That's not how you're meant to take the turn. Go back to the pit box. Well, up to 26 or 27. Turn up to 27, aren't I? Oh yeah, and you've only had like 2 drivers in IndyCar. You know, you had Thomas Scheckter, and then Desiree Wilson. That's it as well in IndyCar. Which again makes me sad. I was like, I thought you had way more drivers than that, but yeah, obviously not. And it's just a shame what happened to Thomas Scheckter. He's like so freaking fast as well, but he just could sometimes be an idiot, unfortunately, behind the wheel. And yeah, he decided to just retire young then as well. Because he was only like 30 or 31 when he retired. To help Jody on his farm as well, I think. He's not actually that far away from me, actually, Jody Scheckter's farm. I'm pretty sure. He's in Hampshire, so he's only like less than an hour away. A few South African behind the scenes, yeah, mechanics and engineers, yeah. Yeah, as I say, you've got like the base for like lots of to have a production line in single seats. You just don't have it for some reason. Like, yeah, you got the smarts, definitely. You're gonna take photos for it. Yeah, you're gonna sneak into his like organic farm, but like get spy shots. No, apparently his stuff is like really popular as well, but I think that was a few years back. I don't know how popular it is now. Well, again, why is there not a fast forward feature? You can literally put it on these buttons, like these, like fast forwards. Trying to help you, Raceworld, okay? Right, well, we've got to beat 232, wasn't it? Done did. So you can get close to it. That is not how you get close to it. Now I'm getting too confident over the bridge. There we go, that's better. I love that I could feel the rear shuffling as well. You could probably see it tiny bit as well. Under the brakes there, because we're so heavy on the brakes. Right, just had to be more confident through these S's coming up. I think that first one kind of spooked us through here. Like, we weren't carrying enough speed. Yeah, that was a bit meandering as well. Look at the bollards there. Again, what gear I'm in that? Oh, but this is much quicker. This is way under 230. I say that it's a 229, but has he got a 6-10 penalty? There we go. Now we can end the session. Oh, for God's sake, McGuinness! God damn it. Why did he put out a 227 from him? Frickin' master. As far as done, only end up in 9th as well. So it wasn't done we had the knockout. It was frickin' McGuinness sandbagging. As he got the BMWs behind us, then Raul in 5th. As my God, you get a lot of experience for finishing just 2nd in a qualifying event as well. Oh, history time. We're going to learn about. And then, yeah, I think I'll do this race and just call it a night, actually. We're around the 2-hour mark. Oh, we're learning about Valentino Rossi. All right, here we go. So, in 2009, world-famous MotoGP rider Valentino Rossi fitted the other man with Giacomo Agostini, a 10-time TT race winner. They formed a lap of the mountain course together, and Valentino was impressed with how tough it was. You know, the high level of technical ability and focus required to race the whole circuit, along with a good douse of bravery. After experiencing the course firsthand, he also said that he finally understood the spirit of the Torch Trophy and the fascination with it. I don't think this race is just a race. I think it's like a battle against the TT. It's different from the MotoGP. You can't make mistakes. That is definitely right. Yeah, get a bit of a high side on the MotoGP bike. You got some gravel, you know, on the outside or tarmac. Do it here, you've got someone's garden or a wall or a field. You know, it's very much different, isn't it? Alright, let's do this race then. And then I might do that esports thing again. Just try and get through all my attempts. As Southeast Course Section 2. So this is actually the last part of the lap, isn't it? Because we start slightly off that last part of the lap and then we join onto Windy Corner, I think, or just before Windy Corner into Dukes. Alright, but we are starting 2nd, so we actually got to make up some time it. Yeah, I missed his 6-seater, that was a go. Oh yeah, I love that teal. Such a shame we can't just invent like that nowadays. Actually, they haven't... Oh no, they've said F1 cars have to be 4 wheels, haven't they? I was going to say, we could have like 8 wheelers. That'd be on it. That'd be good to try. We'll one time take a video of my area, then you can see how it is at South Africa without virtual effects, like a vlog. Oh, that'd be pretty cool, Brayton. I can show you the Philippines as well. Like where my family are in the Philippines. Got lots of videos of that when I was over there. So yeah, that's the track map, as you can see. So we're going to end up... I think we don't have that tight corner onto the bridge though at the end. I think it's just more just a right-hander at the end of the lap. Thankfully. But yeah, let's see. I was interval racing as well, just like the TT. Here's old Barry sending us off. As you can see, there's everyone lined up behind. Okay, so it's a mix of mass start and interval racing. That's pretty cool. I really like that. I was worried it would just be mass start events. Alright, let's go. Let's catch McGuinness. Let's not run ride like that, though. Perfect line. Just how they show you to take the corner. Let's win this, hopefully. Might have lessened my chances already, though. I don't know how we didn't fall, though. Sounds like a lawnmower. Well, to be fair, I should be paid for cutting the grass there, so... Like a lawnmower. As I think we are gaining on McGuinness. Definitely looks like it on the menu app. There we can see him as well. There you go. Now we join on to the mountain course. Oh, I love that rear sliding on the brakes. We love to see it. Right, through Dukes into the windy corner. We definitely have gained. I don't feel like I am in second. I feel like I'm first. Yeah, no. Oh, they crashed. They've crashed in front. Almost lost the front in that corner as well. Just brake around the sign on the left. Say hi to the inflatable. Let's go for you, Craig. Nearby. One away before the locals kill me for that pronunciation. Imagine F1 out of this track. Oh my god. I mean, they did rally round here. Who was it? Someone did a 50-minute lap time in a rally car around here. I don't know if they've ever held F1 races round here, though. They might have tried in the 50s, or, no, 30s, 50s. Oh, we're definitely not second now, are we? You're holding us up, McGuinness. Very deceptive corner. All these corners coming up very deceptive. Oh, he's taken us out! Oh my god. Alright, you don't mess with McGuinness. Do not mess with the king. He will bite back. Oh, we do go over the bridge. Oh, shit. Oh, he's crashed. He's crashed as well. I hate this left-hander. I hate all these corners at the end of that. They're so nothing to me. So difficult. I didn't bottle it. Who bottled it? Wasn't me. So we won by 6/10. Said Jamie Coward. Comfortable victory in the end. Oh, God. 30. I crashed 2 times, didn't I? Not 3. You know, when we got into McGuinness and then when he bit us back. Yeah, it's not 40. Get out of it. But there we go. 3 from 3 on the victories throughout the season. I like it. Oh, for the last time, TT Tours Trophy history. What we got? Oh, COVID restrictions, part 1. As during the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, the Tour Trophy is cancelled like many other entertainment events. The competition has been cancelled at other times in the past during the First World War, Second World War, and 2001 during the foot and mouth disease epidemic. The Isle of Man closed its borders and ports on the 27th of March 2020, but the Tour Trophy was not the only event cancelled or postponed that year. The annual open-air sitting of Taiwold was scaled back, and the Summer Taiwold Fair Manx National Rally, which is happening this weekend as well, and the Easter Festival of Running were all cancelled. What was the Festival of Running? Is that where they chase the cheese down the hill? Or was that something else? Probably something else, isn't it? But yeah, unfortunately they were all cancelled in 2020, like many other things. Alright, let's end with the esports. Let's try and get through all our attempts. So we've got 3 tries remaining to beat I can't remember what our time was. $2:30 something, wasn't it? Why did it say no at first? I don't get it. Right, let's go. Back onto the Super Sport as well with the Johnston. So again, we've got to remind ourselves we can be flat out through most of the corners we're lifting on that Superbike. Let's go through St Ian's Crossroads. Down into Bray Hill. Over Aggo's Leap. Which isn't really an Aggo's Leap on this bike. But you can see the tyres as well. Like, we had fat slicks on the Superbike. You can see what we've got in the Super Sport. We've got kind of just road tyres. Like road slicks. Like they had in rims as well, actually. For the road racing. It's kind of lined up with that tree before turning in. Oh, no! Oh. Oh, here we go. Now we're up to 30. That was me forgetting I'm on the Super Sport bike again. I got so much more turning, got more grip, surprisingly, as well. There we go, nicely over Quarter Bridge. There we go, just turning later. Past the Isle of Man flag. And then Union Mills, which I'll probably take 5th by now in this. Do I even need to lift for the first part? No, I put it all the way down the 3rd. God damn it. I can definitely go quicker there, but I was worried of like clipping that fence on the left and then on the brick wall on the right. God, it does feel slower than a Superbike as well. You can really feel the difference. Which is something you can really feel in T-Isle of Man 2 from what I remember. Which is interesting. There you go, easy flat. My God, we don't lift for like a minute or two here. From Union Mills all the way to... what's it, the halfway house? Literally flat out. Over Crosby. So we get a major end on the Superbike, barely anything on the Super Sport bike registers. Yeah, it's around this signpost we lift. That's a heck of a long time not to be lifting it all, isn't it? Wonder if it's 5th all the way through there. Oh, okay, so much more speed through that. God damn it. Right, through the Hawthorn. There's a much better time. Going to be, what, 3:25? Almost on the dot. But yeah, it's definitely a couple of corners I can definitely don't need to lift on, I don't think. What are the top times? Oh, so we're like... Show me? 78th. Okay. So 3:24. What are the top times? Like 3:15 or something ridiculous? If I remember. Look how close it is as well. Considering how early this game, like, how new this game is. Crazy how close the times are. Let's see. 3:17. I reckon if I'm brave in a couple of corners, I can get down to maybe 3:22 at least. Like a couple seconds quicker. That's a big if. Alright, last try then. Try and be as straight as possible, as economical as possible with our turn-ins as well. Kind of just follow the painted lines there rather than trying to clip the pavements. Oh god, we've got Brayton Comedy Hour happening. I need to be more confident over the bump. I mean, we are quicker than our previous lap, I can see that, but I feel like I've let go of like at least maybe a second, because that's the run all the way from Union Mills up to this. Well, basically up to halfway house, basically. Like, we've lost all that time. There you go. Don't even need to untuck as well. Easy flat through there. You're not the strats in me. I'm in esports mode, can't you tell? Fifth gear, last section, okay. Oh my god, actually being helpful? I'm too Brayton. Alright, let's try it out. Yeah, you barely lift through there. There you go on the power much earlier. Oh, this is around a 322. Oh, just slower. 323. God damn it. Oh. I only gained a second after all of that. What the fuck? I feel like I was much quicker than that. Just outside the top 50. You kidding? 6 seconds off the pace in the end. As max speed was actually right there. It's just average speed is 7 kilometers slower. Damn it. Alright. You've done the esports. Is there more esports? Don't these... Yeah, unlocks in 2 days. And then St. John's unlocks in 9 days. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Are they doing like the esports around the TT then? I'll see your timings. So yeah, we'll continue that next week then. But yeah, it was good fun on the Superbike. I'm surprised how much fun I had. That was really good. But yeah, next time tomorrow, we might hop back onto the Supersport bike and just basically try and discover everything. And yeah, see if we can continue doing a bit better on our season on the Supersport bike. Haven't been very good on the Supersport bike compared to the Superbike, where we've won all the events and qualified on pole part from one event. Supersport bike is a bit different, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll be back on the Supersport bike on our Yamaha, just probably wandering around here. So we haven't been up here this coast, basically around Ramsey and Solby, basically in the middle of the map. Because I can show you what I've discovered around here as well, as I've been wandering around St. John's to Douglas. And all that as well. So yeah, I can show you all of that tomorrow though. But yeah, I'll be back normal time though. Well, I said normal time. I'll be back slightly later, around 8 again. And there might be again, maybe even a shorter stream tomorrow as well, because I'm back early next week at work. So unfortunately, you won't be seeing like 50 million streams or videos next week again. But yeah, I'll try and stream as much as I can though, and put out some videos for TT Other Man 3 as well. Start working on those next week too. But yeah, thanks for watching all. Hope you enjoyed some more TT Other Man action. Okay, I'll read your jokes before I leave then, Brayton. So I don't know why achievements aren't unlocking for me and stuff in this. I have the same issue in like Undisputed as well in other games with achievements not unlocking, but I don't know. Maybe I need to reset things with Steam. Alright, first one. Why does Santa Claus have a lumpy sack? And he comes once a year. Poor Santa. Poor Santa. Well, Mrs. Claus has all those elves. Poor Santa. How can you tell guitar players get laid so often? They go through a lot of G strings. Okay, I think I've heard of that one before, unfortunately, being a guitar player. Everything I know about sex I learned from bar. What? Liquor in the front, poker in the rear. 13 on girls is like blackjack. Don't hit on a 16. The difference between a light bulb and a pregnant woman, you can unscrew a light bulb. Oh my god. Jesus. Why don't we see Barbie pregnant dolls? Because Ken came in a different... So for watching all. I'll see you next. Oh my god. Poor Ken. He doesn't have anything at the front, does he? What are they going to do in the Barbie film? He's just going to be smooth, isn't he, down there? Anyway, that's our thought of the day. So for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.